Hey everybody, DSJ here, and welcome back to Sonic Frontiers. I did say we're going to listen to some of the Eggman mode. Well, all of them at this point. Because I got them all. The way to do it is view the Fishpedia. And then hit, depending on what system you play on, L1 or R1 really. Oh wait, no. Left or right, damn. You hit left or right, and you be on the Eggman mode.
Some force is keeping me from exiting cyberspace. Is it because my AI made unauthorized access to the databases? If so, that's the exact opposite of what it was supposed to do.
That was Eggman mode number 1. This is getting interesting. Let's listen to number 2.
What a gun military craft doing in here? Sage has helped me avoid the worst of it, and it doesn't appear to be manned. Is it a defense mechanism? I need to learn more.
Now you know for a fact Gun is still around. I know the past couple of games we haven't seen humans, but they're still around.
The terrain here keeps shifting. I'm finding recreations of regions from South Island, West Side Island, even Angel Island. Where is this environmental data coming from?
Yeah. Eggman knows it too. So basically, he's saying he's seeing recreations of areas from Sonic 1, which is South Island, Sonic 2, which is West Side Island, and Sonic 3, which is Angel Island, which, for some stupid reason, back in the early 90s when it first came in America, we called it the Floating Island, then they eventually changed it to Angel Island. Okay, that's beside the point. Let's list to number 4.
I found elements from my own Eggnet, the United Federation, even planet Donpa Kingdom race data. As best as I can surmise, this cyberspace extends well beyond the scope of these islands, and is gaining information from around the world. Fascinating.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Right here, I thought the Eggnet was an Archie Comics thing. But no, apparently, that is canon in the games. Just like knowing that the gun commander's name is Abraham Tower. Which that name did come from the Archie comics, and thanks to Dark Beginnings animated short, they canonized it. So United Federation, we know what that is because, well, that was brought up in Sonic Adventure 2. And Team Sonic Racing is canon. Okay. Number 5.
I am officially jealous. This entire expanse was constructed by the ancient race who had previously settled on these islands. The level of technology they employ is completely alien to me, so I can't salvage it. Yet.
Yeah, that's Eggman's ego again. Moving on.
It appears the Starfall Islands act as the CPU for cyberspace. Once I'm out of here, I need to secure them at all costs. I'm not able to access the data too readily, but it appears the entire history of the ancients is recorded here in cyberspace. More than that, they logged their memories, their desires. It's almost like they encoded their very souls into this place. Now then, how can I use that to my benefit?
Don't know about that one. But he's right. We done seen the history, the desire, and all that. But how can you use that to his benefit, though? Oh, I just thought of one. You'd have been able to control chaos a lot better in Sonic Adventure 1 if you discovered this first. Moving on.
Who were the ancients? They predate any civilization by a wide margin. The echidnas? The black arms? Please. The Babylonians? Hardly. And yet they didn't seem to influence the world beyond these 3 piddly islands. Why? What stopped them from conquering the world?
Because they were peaceful. That's why. And we already know Black Arms is a thing. The Babylonians are a thing thanks to Sonic Riders, which that is officially in their timeline that they released. You know, that timeline don't include all the Sonic games that Sega have made, but go off.
I'm finding multiple connections between the Ancients and the Chaos Emeralds. Their technology seems built with the Emeralds in mind. It's almost like they share the same origin. I enjoy a good mystery, but not when the answers are more mysteries. Ah!
I have to admit, this memo is my sentiments exactly. It's like, we figured out they came from space, but that left even more questions, especially when it pertains to the Master Emerald. Where did that come from?
The Ancients seem to have employed a set of strange icons as keepsakes or totems. That same imagery is being used by the Coco running around the islands. Did the Coco inspire the Ancients? Or did the Coco adopt the leftovers once the Ancients were gone?
Well, we already know what the Coco really are. Sage explained it.
Something wiped out the Ancients, that's for certain. A catastrophic event caused dire environmental shifts across the islands. It appears they made some effort to rebuild, but they were living on borrowed time. They died out within a generation.
That would be true, but chaos existed. But then he ascended with Tikal, so I guess that's still somewhat true. No, it's not. No. I'll explain that later.
I don't believe this. I had Sage run a diagnostic on the recorded genetic data of the Ancients, and then against archives I have with me. They're relatives of Chaos, the god of destruction. After countless years, their DNA corroded to the point they were completely transformed into a new species. Some kind of radiation affected them for eons, making them unrecognizable, except to a genius like me.
He caught on. Now he figured out that the Ancients and Chaos, they're the same race. But when you talk about them, that DNA corroded and transformed to a new species, at first people used to think that, well, Chaos was a mutated child. No, the child are the evolution of the Ancients.
I'm deploying my most advanced artificial intelligence into the ancient network spanning the Starfall Islands. I've codenamed it Sage. Sage will take over the alien network, take control of all its resources, and give them to me. Once I'm out of here.
You have to admit, the fact he named his AI at all let you know that is something that he's very proud of.
Sage is performing at peak efficiency. Makes me wonder where I went wrong with Orbot and Qbot.
Damn.
Not only is she taking control of the Ancients network, but she's harassing Sonic as well. I love it!
At least we know Orbot and Qbot's still around. But yeah, you had a lot of adventures, Eggman, to the point it's just like, I don't understand why. I get it, you don't want them to turn on you, but you don't have to make them complete idiots.
Despite her best efforts, Sage can't seem to control the Titans. Phooey. She can prompt them to act, but something is blocking her from assuming total control.
And honestly, I don't know why exactly.
Sage keeps running the numbers by me, and it's getting tedious. Yes, the power that wiped out the ancients was formidable. Yes, unleashing it on this world would be catastrophic. But I'm a genius! Once I'm out of here, I'll find a way to handle it. Better yet, weaponize it against Sonic.
And there goes his ego again.
Sage has been crucial to my survival here in cyberspace. Early warnings of hostile entities, guiding me past firewalls, keeping me updated on progress in the real world. She's the best. It's a program. An adorable program, a very personable program. I wonder if she has a preference.
This is becoming humanizing even for Eggman. It's kind of hilarious and adorable at the same time. The fact he gave his AI a gender. He no longer sees Sage as a thing. Remember that.
I never really knew my cousin Maria. Everyone spoke of her like she was very special. All that love for someone who was gone when I was right there. But I have to wonder, back then, was she anything like Sage is now?
This brings up two things. One, he didn't know the full scope of Maria at that point in time, and he was extremely jealous. And then two, he wanted, if Maria was still alive, Sage would be just like her to a degree. That's interesting.
Sage told the funniest joke during her report. How fast can Sonic screw things up? Instantly, he's the fastest thing alive. I tell you, she's a chip off the old block. Well, for a program, I mean. It's not like she's alive. Or family, or...
Another humanizing moment. And the fact I see the old nod of he's the fastest, that song's the fastest thing alive. So that's actually interesting, and not gonna lie, that's actually a decent joke.
Who says I can't create life, huh? Just a bunch of proteins bumping together, anyone can do that. A true genius does it with code and electrons. And if I did create life, she would be brilliant and loyal and perfectly effective. And you know why? Because her dad is a genius, that's why.
That line, okay. Okay. Eggman, the majority of it is fine. But when you say it's just a bunch of proteins bumping together, dude. Are you suggesting fucking? I'm just saying. I know it's probably immature and juvenile to even come up with it, but it's right there. It is right there. And then you can add anyone can do that. Holy shit. In all seriousness, that's when he started calling himself Sage's dad. That's a big takeaway, but I'm sorry. It's those two sentences. I can't stop laughing. Oh, we gotta move on.
Sonic's on the island. Of course, Sonic is on the island. I can't remember the last time I had a good night's scheme without him ruining it. Still, for a purely organic creature, obtaining Mach 1 of his own volition is impressive. I'm man enough to admit that.
Okay. The fact he respects Sonic. Next.
It's Sonic who named me Eggman. Except the joke's on him. I embrace the name. I made it my own. His mockery is now a name feared across the ages. I'm not going to adopt Baldy McNose here, though. My dignity has limits.
Yeah. In Japan, Dr. Eggman was always known as Dr. Eggman. In America, up until Sonic Adventure 1 and then fully on 2, he was known as Dr. Robotnik. Dr. Ivo Robotnik. And then Sonic Adventure 2, they just dropped the Robotnik moniker and called him Eggman. Though his grandfather and Maria's last name was Robotnik in English and Japanese. Right here, he basically said that he just, you know what, so Sonic won't humiliate him by calling him Eggman. He decided to call himself Eggman at this point, which also means that yes, even the name of Dr. Ivo Robotnik is technically canon. At least in America, at least. Or at least Dr. Robotnik is probably known in Japan as well. Yeah, and that one isn't, well, moving on.
It appears Amy Rose has been dragged into the mix. Clever girl. Tenacious. She's come a long way since being an easy pawn in my schemes to ensnare Sonic. It seems like she had some trouble finding herself. But when you hang around with someone with as big an ego as Sonic, self-identification has to be a challenge.
Well, I remember in an instruction booklet for Sonic Heroes that Eggman is somewhat of a feminist. Yeah, that's a deep cut, I know. But it's like, well, he's praising Amy Rose here. Called her clever and tenacious. Even though we could leave out the whole being an easy pawn for his schemes to ensnare Sonic. The fact he even says himself, she came a long way since all that other stuff. Yeah. Eggman has respect for women confirmed. Moving on.
Knuckles is here too? What a rube. That hair trigger of his is a problem, but also a boon when I can get him to go off in the right direction. Wait, if he's here, that means the Master Emerald is unguarded. Its power will be mine! Oh, no wait. I'm stuck here. Phooey.
Yeah, he still thinks Knuckles is a dumb meathead. I mean, yeah, he did trick Knuckles like several times in the games. I'm counting Triple Trouble in this. Sonic 3 definitely. Sonic Adventure 1. And good lord, when it comes to the Archie comics, it was ridiculous. And at one time in Sonic Underground, we actually saw him in one iteration of the 90s cartoon. Oh god, his voice. Knuckles' voice on Sonic Underground was hard to listen, let alone stomach.
Sonic's here, so it's no surprise Tails is too. It's a pity. Young Prower has a keen mind and loads of potential, yet he's fixated on worshipping Sonic. And again, maybe that's for the best. Given all the trouble he gave me in Station Square and on the Ark, I think I'd prefer him wasting his potential lingering in Sonic's shadow.
And yeah, he praises Tails. Matter of fact, I would go far as say that he thinks Tails is his intellectual equal. So, yeah, those are all the egg memos from Eggman.
Would you like to try?
Now that we done finished that, Let's go ahead and get the emeralds now. Okay, gotta find safe now. Oh, I see. That one's at the tippy top. Hope it's not pinball again.
There is a Chaos Emerald inside. Your power is required to access it.
First, we gotta open that door. Are you good with hanging around? I thought you were supposed to be looking after Eggman while he helps hunt down the emeralds.
I will be at his side when he needs me. For now, we must focus on the task at hand. Use your power to start the system. Hurry, our time is limited.
Oh, they leaning into this real hard. Oh no. This is bad. And what makes it so bad I can't go up or down? Oh. Dang. This was a little bit more difficult. Oh boy. Damn. Oh, I hate you. Okay. Yeah, this is not gonna be easy. Oh. I don't know what happened there. I just zeroed in and that was it. Wow. Time to go in.
Emerald number 6, here we come. So, earlier you said I had 0 chances of winning. Change your mind yet?
No. But I have not run a simulation on our present circumstances either.
Ah, yeah. So, you're saying there maybe is a chance?
I am saying we are in a desperate situation. The threat we face is beyond imagination.
Hey, if there's even a 1% chance I can turn that despair of yours into hope, I won't disappoint.
Oh, that's sweet. Oh, it was literally inside.
One more. I gotta hurry up.
Sonic!
I know. You're not fast enough, so I found it for you. Go ahead and beat that giant! Don't you dare lose it!
Now why would I want to disappoint you?
I just realized there's still one. No! So getting the last Chaos Emerald puts me at this fight automatically. I did not want to end it here. Yeah, let's load. Are you serious? Yeah. There's a reason why I switched it to hard. At this battle. I know I missed the stage, but they threw me in this battle. I can't avoid it now. So, I guess this is it. Next time on Sonic Frontiers, we're gonna actually finish this. This was DSJ, and I don't believe it. It's almost over. I'm actually sad to see it be over.